Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of the Supreme Madden podcast, Sounding Off. And this is kind of our avenue of explaining things and posting updates about the league that are a little bit lengthier and a little bit easier for people to get something from out of instead of just reading. So with that said, I want to welcome you to it. This is the second type of video that I've made when it comes to a new season. And if you see me looking off to the side, I'm getting text messages and I'm also getting some information that I need for this video. But I want to thank you for a great season, a great Madden cycle. It has absolutely been amazing to see the league grow the way that it has. We had some turbulence a little bit early on. We had to wait for the first major update to drop. And after the first major update dropped, then we started playing our first season. And we had our first season. And then midway through season 2, as you may remember, we had the EA glitch that just completely froze us out. Lost our league, had to reboot, which was another reboot, and we hate reboots. We hate reboots. I hate reboots. You hate reboots. So we had to reboot, and we had to wait for that to happen, for that to be fixed, weeks. And you guys stayed the course, and I can't thank you enough for that. And then finally, after that, we got to start playing again, and we have absolutely killed it ever since then. We are now in Season 6 as I record this, and we'll be finishing it in a few weeks. And Season 7 will be totally up to you. If you want to do a Season 7 of Supreme Madden 23, I will post a poll in the group chat after I post this video. All you got to do is check mark yes, I want Season 7, or X, no, I don't want Season 7. If 75% or more of the league vote no, before I'll put a time limit on when that will be. Vote no, I do not want to have Season 7. 75%, it has to be 75%. I have to have 3/4 people say no before I do it. We won't have Season 7, but if we don't get 75, we're having Season 7. We'll play right up to Madden 24. Totally up to you, your choice, whatever you want to do with that. So I just kind of wanted to make that announcement as a precursor. And now let's get started into the part of the video that you guys wanted to watch and wanted to hear the most about. The first thing that I want to say is that we always want to provide a more immersive league. Each year we wanted to add to it. Last year around Christmas, not this previous Christmas, but the one before, I started planning this. I didn't even tell Eli right off the bat. I kind of left him in the dark that I wanted to go to Discord and do some things. I kind of just had some ideas. The more I thought about it, the more I liked it, and then we started talking, and me and Eli planned together how things were going to work this year, this Discord. Then I began working on the server, I think back in like last March, and we started to transition over to it in early August, I believe. We've been here ever since. It's been the best change probably that we've ever made. But we always look forward to every year at the end of the cycle, how can we make the next one better? So I started doing this, and Eli started doing this probably about, I'd say 1st of May. We started talking about it briefly in April. 1st of May, we really started talking about it. When I went to the beach, we really I had a little bit more free time, and I had some time to think. And we came up with this, and we think this is a great option and a great addition to the league and a great way of doing things. And I think you're going to like it, and you're going to be excited about it. We want to provide immersive content and graphics and immersive gameplay and immersive entertainment in the league. And that's kind of what our goal is. We want to make the league even better. We have seen the league grow this year. We've been able to see the league go from just being a Madden league that kind of had a name and it had a little bit of a reputation, but now our league is being talked about amongst major leagues. It's kind of blown my mind about how much our Supreme Madden League's reputation has grown over the past year. I didn't really realize that until I got a DM on my Discord account. I got a DM from a guy who runs a league called the One of One. I had never heard of it, but to be honest, and honestly, that's probably on me. I don't look for leagues. I'm in 3, and that's pretty much. I'm actually in 4 now, but I'm in 3, and one of them's on hiatus. But that's pretty much it. Most of my effort goes into Supreme and Headliners and GFL, and that's it. And I run the Supreme Madden, the Supreme MLB. Don't take a whole lot. I have Cassie and Greg helping me there, but I just don't look at leagues. But I got a DM, and it was from this guy named Ty, and he was like, hey, was talking to some people in Neon, the Neon Sports server, and I was like, okay. And he was like, your name came up as one of the better sim players in Madden. in this server, and he was like, "We want you to join our league, the 1 of 1." And so it blew my mind. I was honored to actually kind of do it. Kind of made me feel pretty accomplished that I had gotten that reputation. But for in a video game sense, obviously not in a life sense. Ain't like I'm hanging my hat on that. But I joined the league and started playing it. And it was awesome. And I played like a couple of play-in games. They gave me a test run, and they liked it, so I'm sticking with them. Eli ends up joining that league as well. So that was the first time I realized how much our league had grown and how much of a reputation our league's got. So people know about us, and it's exciting to know that. Our league's grown not only from Supreme Madden, but now we're having Supreme MLB. We're about to start our first season 1 playoffs. It's a little bit complicated, more complicated because it's not an immersive franchise like Madden is, but it's still fun. It's a cool little way to relax. Had some pretty cool guys in that league. We've also seen the Supreme Madden Commissioners Corner, the Supreme Madden Commissioners Corner start. It's a server and a recruiting hub for people who wants to go and find good leagues. It's also a place for people who are commissioners to post and find leagues. We've helped provide many users for people in leagues over there. I've had a bunch of commissioners tell me thank you for providing it because they found good users there. We've got like 25 or 26 leagues represented, I believe, so that's pretty cool. So the league has grown, and I think it's only going to keep growing from here. We got our first sponsorship last year with Elite Graphics. They have renewed that. Eli is our main representative between us and them, and he's kind of helped me this year. He's kind of taught me a lot about making things and making good quality graphics, and I've been able to do that, and I help out a little bit on some of the graphics. As you can tell the difference is obviously a lot better, but the league's grown, and we're really excited for that. And we can't say thank you enough because without you, the league, there's no league. You are the league, and that's all on you. So I thank you for that. So how can we provide a more immersive, interactive league for you in 24? We came up with these 4 ideas, 4 packages, really 3, but there's a 4th one that I'm going to talk about briefly at the very end. So the very first package, and you're going to see the cut to the screen now. You're going to see on the screen right now that the first package in our Madden 24 Supreme Madden League 24 bundles is the basic package. Now, you guys paid $25 entry fee this past season. We didn't ask you for nothing more after that. It was $25. And just so for those of you who just may need a reminder, I don't think anybody questions it, but we don't take that and go on joy rides and things like that. That money gets reinvested into the league. We have, at the end of this season, we will have awarded, or we're getting ready to send out the awards for winning, but we will have awarded over $400 in prize money, and we've also been able to help charitably. And I won't go into detail with who or what, or we helped, but just trust us, it was worthy. We've helped, we've given some charity, and that's really good to be able to do. It's a blessing to be able to do that, and so when you've been blessed, you bless others, and so that's what we wanted to do. So we have been able to do that. But with the basic package, it's a $25 entry fee, as you can see on the screen. It's a $25 entry fee, and it will allow you to be in Supreme Madden for the entirety of the Madden 24 cycle. And it will also make you eligible to win the prize, which is the Madden 25 copy on us. It will also allow you to be eligible for our NCAA March Madness Bracket Challenge, in which you're also going to be able to win a prize with that. And if you've already got one prize, then you can donate that one to someone else in the league or someone else you want. It doesn't really matter to us, as long as they reach out to us and they're a real person and you're not trying to hoodoo us. But with the basic package, you will have no selection of your own team, and you won't even get to do team preference. It is just simply a basic random team selection. So what I will do tomorrow, I'm going to make a write-up, and I will start sending DMs. That's the first of 2 DMs you're going to receive from me about Madden 24. The first one explains all this again, and it has all 4 pictures that you're going to see on this screen, and you're going to be able to look through them. The second time I DM you will be about team selection process. If you respond to me at any of the time and say, I want the basic, I won't send you another one about team selection because the random team selection is part of the basic package. What I'll do is for every person who chooses the basic package is I will write your name under the basic section of my paper, then put your name at the very end of all of it into a name of random team. You'll get the last teams that haven't been selected or haven't been won in any other way. you'll get a random team selected for you at the very end of all that, and it'll be randomized on a random spin wheel, and I will send that as a video link when that happens. So that's the basic package. With the basic package, at the very end, you'll see that it says Simple Prize Graphics Package. There's a lot of time goes into making these graphics, and some people don't care about them. I mean, that's just the reality. I don't care if you care. It don't matter to me. Me personally, I didn't realize how much graphics were. It made it more interactive for me when I saw it. For the first time, because I won that MVP with Levis that first time, and I hadn't seen a graphic that nice for MVP, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm kind of motivated me. I wanted to see it again and do another one. But you saw how intricate it was. It took Eli a long time to make that one. He had to work really hard on it, and so he made that, and that was awesome. But not everyone cares, and why would we put that many hours into something if you don't care that much about it? So if you don't care about the graphics, if you want something simple, if you ever win an award, any of the awards we give out, Coach of the Year, Rookie of the Year, MVP, Offensive, whatever, all those, then this is for you. That's fine, and we'll make it something. It'll still be nice and cool, but it won't be as immersive and it won't be as detailed as the other ones. So that's the basic package. Then we move over to the next one, and that is the advanced package. And with the advanced package, it is a $5 extra fee. It moves up the price to $30 entry fee for the Madden 24 cycle. It will make you eligible for the prize like the other ones do. All of these have that same quality, that same incentive in common, is that they allow you to be eligible for the prize if you win a Super Bowl. It will also allow you to be eligible to enter the NCAA March Madness Bracket Challenge, and it will also allow you to enter into the Supreme Fantasy Football League Season number 2. And some of the things that we're planning for the Fantasy Football League is if we have a lot of people who want to join the Fantasy Football League and they pay for the package to be able to get into that, if we have so many, to prevent having too large of a league like we did last year. It wasn't too large, it was just very big, and it took, it was complicated. It was fun, and we had a blast, and shout out to Joe Pimentel, the Eagles user. He was the first ever winner, and he won the Madden 25 on us for that. But to prevent a major league, being that huge like that, we'll do 2 Supreme Fantasy Football Leagues, and I'll run one, Eli will run one, kind of open and run it, and then we'll go for, we'll award 2 prizes, and that'll be cool if we have that many people. So, if that's on the table this year to improve our Supreme Fantasy Football League. It was fun last year. I had a lot of good times with it. So make sure you're paying attention to that if that's what you want to do. With this one, you're going to see that it doesn't say random team selection. It says team preferences. One of my favorite things that we did in Madden 23 was the play to claim tournaments at the very beginning of the year. I still have all that film saved in Discord, the links to that. If you've kept it on your channels, then I still got it. All the games that's been played all year long, I have them saved, the links saved in those channels. I never delete them. But so what will happen with that is if you choose the advanced package and you're going to send me a list of 5 teams, 5 team preferences, and I'll list them. And if you, on your team number 1, select the San Francisco 49ers, and Kessie, who's a 49ers fan, chooses the San Francisco 49ers fan, he chooses that team, I should say, as his team preference number 1. Then what will happen is he will play you in a Supreme play to claim tournament game. The winner gets that team. And then if you lose that first team preference, then you'll go to your second. If no one's claimed it also, then you get them. If not, you'll pay to claim. You'll play to claim, then you'll play to claim. You just keep going down the list until you get one of your preferred teams. If it comes down to the point where you don't get one of them, then I'll work with you about, I won't make you pay the 30. I'll make you bump down to 25. Just something like that. I'm not going to, this ain't about taking money from people or nothing like that. I just want people to know that. I'm always really cautious when I'm dealing with money, because I don't want people to think that it's all about that. It's not. Honestly, I think this will help the league tremendously. And it helps everything involved in it. It makes things a little bit more worthwhile. So that's the team preference selection. And then you're going to see that it's the advanced graphics package. It's a little bit better than the basic. Still nice, but not as elite as you're going to see the next one. Yes, that's a pun, because the next one is the one in which we see the Elite Graphics package, the Supreme Graphics package, which is the one sponsored by Elite Graphics. But that's the next package, the Supreme package. $35 entry fee. It's $10 more than you paid this year. You don't have to do it. You can choose the other ones, whatever you want to do. Makes you eligible for 24 cycle, the Madden 24 cycle, prize eligible for the Super Bowl prize. Makes you eligible for the March Madness Bracket Challenge. Makes you eligible for the Spring Fantasy Football League. This one, you get to choose your team. And so what I'll do with this is, if we have 15 people, 20 people choose the Supreme package, what I'll do is I'll take those 20 names, I will drop them in a randomizer. That randomizer will then make a list for me, and I will send DMs out to those individuals in that list in order. And so the people who are first get to choose their team. If you get lucky enough to have the first person or the first pick, you can pick whatever team that you want. That's not taken by me or Eli. We get first pick, and that's just the commissioner's privilege. If you get mad at that, then you've never run a league and don't understand how complicated and how much time goes into this. But so if you go with that, and you get to pick your team. If you're 10th on that list and your teams are gone, you don't want to pick one. You don't want to pick anybody left, which I don't really necessarily think that's going to be a problem. You much rather would want to pick your team, I would think, than not. But it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. If you don't want to pick and you're like, hey, I'm at pick 8, I don't want to pick because my team's going to be gone, or my team is gone, then I will let you bump down to another package, whatever you want to do there. If you want to stay, then you can pick. If not, you can go down to the advanced or down to the basic. Totally up to you. I'm not going to, be like, nope, you said it, now you got to follow it. That's not how I operate. I'm honest and try to do things with integrity. So that's how that'll be. So that's how the choosing team process will be. So you will get 2 DMs from me. Tomorrow you'll get one with all this information. The second one will be an answer. Will be me asking you, which package do you choose? And then those who have chosen this one will get a third DM from me eventually about, hey, this is how we're doing it, and this is what's going to happen. So that's this, and that's the Supreme package. And then you'll see that it's the Supreme package, Supreme Graphics package, and that's the Elite Graphics. That's the one that, Eli sends off, gets help with from Elite Graphics, like that first Levis MVP and the Justin Fields MVP. He does work on it, but then he gets work with it too, because it's just very in detail and complicated. So that's the basic 3. I don't want to say basic because one of them's named that, but that's the first 3 options. One thing that we have really wanted to start doing and branching out with, I want to help other leagues. I want other leagues to have the same pride that I have in this one and Eli has in this one. We have pride in this, and I have joy in this, and I want other commissioners to feel that way, because they work hard in their leagues too, or they should be. If they're not, then they shouldn't deserve that. But what I'm going to offer, and what we're going to offer, and what Eli's offering, and the league's offering, is we're offering a 4th package, and it's going to be called, and you're going to see it on the screen right now as we transition to it, the Commissioner's Package. And the Commissioner's Package will be a $40 entry fee for the Madden 24 cycle. It will make you prize eligible for the Bracket Challenge, eligible for the Spring Fantasy Football League. It will make you have the opportunity to join the choosing team process. And last but not least, at the very bottom, you're going to see something. You'll get the Elite Graphics package as well. But then you're going to see at the bottom, League Affiliation and Elite Graphics templates. And what that means is you're going to get our stamp of approval as a affiliate league. You're going to be considered an affiliate league of Supreme. We'll list you in our server, and you can recruit through the server. Some of you already do that with GFL. We'll give you our stamp of approval. We'll also provide you through Elite Graphics. This is something new that they're going to be working and doing with us. We're going to offer you templates, a Game of the Week template, a Power Rankings template that you can use. There are going to be a couple of different templates there, like 2 or 3 maybe. I'm not quite sure yet. We've not hammered out all of those details yet, but there's going to be a few, at least 2. And then there's going to be an MVP template and then Player of the Year templates, I think. I'm not sure exactly. I know there's an MVP template. I know there's a Game of the Week, and there's a Power Rankings template. The other ones I'm not sure yet. Don't take me, my word for that on it, but I do know those 3 are in it for sure. And with those, you'll be able to, there'll be a little video sent to you when you get those templates sent to you. There'll be a little video showing you how to plug and play different pieces to make it quick and easy and changeable each and every week. And you just plug in the players you want, the names, the teams, and everything like that. Super easy to do once you have a template. And so that'll be offered to you with the commissioner's package. It will also give you the opportunity, if you want to add me or Eli to your server to kind of help keep peace, moderate, be an administrator, whatever the case, I'll do it. Eli will do it. Don't even have to play in the league. Just kind of have someone there to be like, hey, he's an affiliate. He's our affiliate sponsor. He's got all the administration powers. And if I see something going on in chat, or if I watch a game film and I see something, I can help you with that. It's going to offer us to help. It's going to give us an opportunity and going to give you the offer for us to help you and help your league. And that's all that commissioner's package is. And I'm excited to offer. That's probably my favorite one that we're offering. I'm excited to offer it. So that's the 4 packages. You will get to choose. No one is making you choose any of them. It is totally up to you and what you want to do in the league. That's the 4 packages, and those are your options. Okay, and so those DMs will be getting sent out shortly. Last few things that I want to say before turning this off. It's a 24 or 25 minute video probably when all said and done. Once again, you don't have to do any. If you want to stay in from 24, you choose what you want. Okay, totally up to you. I want to say that I'm adding that me and Eli are going to be adding to Supreme 2 new positions of authority. That's going to help us out a lot with a lot of the ins and outs and mundane things of the league. I've already announced this, but I'm going to make sure that I announce it again. We're adding a new position called the administration, or the administrators, admins, and that is going to be Kessie. Kessie was the Jets user before he stepped away. Kessie's one of the longest tenured members in this league. And then I'm also going to be adding Will to the administrators. And these guys will help us with advanced. They'll help us update the stats channels. They're going to help us talk and communicate to the players' unions. You'll still have to send trades to me or Eli. They won't be able to pass trades on. The administrators won't. It'll still have to come to me and Eli. But they'll be able to help spur the players' union along if the players' union starts dragging their feet or anything, which our players' union is really good. They haven't dragged their feet very much at all in the entire 15 seasons we've had it. And even the ones that we that did drag their feet, they're no longer even in the league. So they're going to be able to help talk to the players' union on our behalf, help us advance, update Neon a couple times during advance to keep stats kind of fresh and everybody can look. Just different things like that. Post the game of the week when they get sent to them by Eli or Elite. And that'll be awesome to have those 2 guys helping us with that. And so that's cool to see. And I'm glad that they were acceptant of that role. And they're trustworthy and you can count on them. They've become 2 of my friends through this. And I mean that. I truly do mean that. You guys may not. Culture's different. I know everywhere's culture is different, but here in Eastern Kentucky, friendship, loyalty, that stuff matters. And when you've been a friend to me or loyal to me, I'm loyal in a friendship, and I'll provide friendship back. And I'm one of those people who, if I'm riding with you, I'm riding with you. If I'm dying with you, I'm dying with you, and that's just it. If I trust you that much, that's just it. I'm trusting you. So I trust those guys. They're going to do great things for the league. With that said, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, listening, kind of understanding what's going on for 24. If you have any questions, ask me once I DM you. Be thinking about your options. You'll get that DM shortly. And if you have any other questions about anything, just make sure you hit me up. I do want to welcome Will back. Will just came back from a deployment overseas on his boat with the Navy. So congratulations to Will. He'll be back now in the league either by the time you watch this or the time it's posted. It's probably even within 24 hours. So glad to have him back. Glad he's with his family. Please, just if you need anything, please let me know. Appreciate you guys. God bless. I hope you guys have a great night.